Good morning, faculty, staff, and a special round of applause for our incoming class of 2028. My name is Karima, and I'm so honored to stand here before you as the next student body president of UConn Stanford, even though it's 9:30 a.m. on a Monday. We're doing great. Before I talk to you guys about how you should check your emails and talk to your professors, I think it's important for you to know a little bit about me and my college journey. So I actually started at Stores. I was up there for a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean a week. But contrary to popular belief, it was not because the dining hall food was bad. It was a bunch of other stuff, but we're gonna save that story for another time because I wanna talk to you about what happened after I arrived at UConn Stanford. Looking back, campus changing was the best decision I ever made, but it certainly did not feel like that at the time. And I say that because I think it's important you know I did not have a perfect journey. My freshman year was actually very tough. I showed up a week and a half late into classes, so not only did I miss my convocation, but I also missed that forming of friend groups and all the clubs and events that we had those first couple weeks. On top of that, I really just didn't have that sense like I truly belonged here, and I didn't even have a major, which the advisors are very well aware of, and I didn't even feel like I belonged to a major, so things were very difficult. But okay, I was a few days in at this point, so I knew that I needed to try and keep a routine. I wanted to go to all my classes. I wanted to ask questions. I wanted to do my homework before leaving campus, which all worked pretty well grade-wise, but I still had that sense that I was missing community. I didn't feel like I belonged here. People were describing me as quiet at that time, and that's how you know it's really bad, because if you know me now, you know that I'm not very quiet. It was a weird feeling, but like one does, I jumped to the furthest conclusion and said, you know what, I'm gonna transfer out. Now, the transfer process is pretty difficult, so I was like, okay, let me slow down and let me give UConn Stanford a chance. A little later into the school year, I saw a flyer for a psychology club, and then I saw a flyer for the soccer intramurals games that was later that day. I decided to go to both because I played soccer my whole life and said, you know what, I wanna get out, I wanna do something fun. When I got to the soccer game, I actually saw a couple girls who were in the psychology club meeting earlier that day, so I said, screw my social anxiety. Hi, my name is Karima. I saw you earlier, and now we play soccer together. That's pretty cool. I went into that building completely by myself, didn't know anybody, and I walked out of that building with a group of people I had just met and some I still talk to till this day. Now, I'm not gonna say all my problems were solved in one day. My homework was still hard. It was still hard to make friends, but little by little, my transfer application seemed farther and farther away. Now, you know, I really love this school because on top of all my computer science classes, I also decided to run for student body president. Aside from a degree, hopefully, UConn Stanford has given me career opportunities, networking connections, but the thing that I will cherish the most is the community that I was given here. Now, if you forgot everything I just said, which is okay because it is pretty early in the morning, I want to leave you with at least one thing. Please know that you are not alone here. We have plenty of resources to help you in your academic journey. Get involved in at least one club this semester. Have conversations with your professors. Get to know them because they love talking, which is a good thing. And make sure your time management includes making time for yourself. That's a big one that people tend to forget. Take advantage of your time here because I'm sure everybody on this stage, especially the faculty as well, can agree with me when I say that it goes by very quickly. My freshman year was one of the hardest years of my life, and as an RA, it was great to see some of my residents have a better year than I did. But if that's not you, and you're finding yourself struggling in your classes, and you're not really sure how to get acclimated correctly, and you're having trouble making adult friends, I want you to know that that's okay and that things do get easier. The more you learn about who you are in college, the more you'll realize that you are capable of so much more than you think, and that everything's gonna work out in the end no matter what. It's kind of like that trend on TikTok where it's like, my life didn't end when I failed anatomy as a pre-med major. The same stands here. You're okay and everything will work out. Now, before I conclude, I am a little bit corny, so this is a big moment for you guys, but it's also a big moment for me, so I'm gonna ask to take a picture with you guys in the back. Now, I need it to be hype or else I'll be embarrassed and cry. So I need everybody to say, "Go Huskies," on the count of 3, okay? Prepare. And this is one of the only times that you're gonna yell in the concourse, so I suggest taking advantage. But okay, so I have my UConn class of 2028 back here, and on the count of 3, we're gonna say, "Go Huskies." Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Go Huskies!